Fenceman Dan back with you today. We're very fortunate to have a conversation with the owner of Midwest Fence. This is Mr. Tom Corrigan. Tom, thanks for joining us. Tell us how Midwest Fence got started.
My father started Midwest Fence back in the late 40s. He was born and raised on a farm in Rosemount, and when his father retired, they decided to sell the farm, move to the cities, and he bounced around doing a couple different jobs and decided the one thing he did know was farming. So he thought, I can sell to farmers, I know what they want, how they think. And so he decided, well, if you want to sell to farmers, you have to go to South St. Paul, because that's where the farmers go. They brought all the livestock to market, and then they picked up materials and brought it back. So he rented a piece of land and put some inventory on it and parked his car and had a little cash box in the back and started selling fence. And then after a couple of years, he built a building. Small building, and after a couple years later, he put a bathroom in it. So we had this land down here, and we decided to build down here, which was very close to the old location.
Let's put our jackets on and go outside. So now we're out in the yard. Obviously, we have a lot of vehicles, a lot of work trucks, and a lot of materials.
Now these trucks here are just the set trucks. They're the trucks that dig the holes, mix the concrete, install the posts. There's other trucks for finishing the various fences, but these are just the set trucks. As you can see, we sell products we inventory. If we sell a consumer product, we generally have it in stock ahead of time. So we determine our inventory by what we feel are the best products. If somebody buys a fence from Midwest and they need repair materials 7 or 8 years down the road, we have them. A lot of companies don't have it, they don't do that. So that's an advantage that we have over a lot of our competition.
Western red cedar is the order of the day for building wood fences, but what you do is something different than any other fence company as far as I know. You pressure treat the posts.
For years they've pressure treated pine posts, but they never pressure treated redwood or red cedar, and I always wondered why. If pressure treating adds that much life to a post, why can't you do it? Well, I found out that you can do it. And the only problem is that when you pressure treat them, it's a water-based process. The posts get real soaked. So what we have to do is we pressure treat the posts, bring them into our yard and let them sit for a year. And that kind of dries them out. That way when we install them, we don't have excessive cracking. The fence, once it's put up and it's pressure treated, it'll stain like the untreated part. So everything looks the same. Did you notice how tight all these growth rings are? When we buy our material, we buy Canadian old growth, which is a real tight grain, which is a much more rot resistant post, and it's a much stronger post because of the tightness of all those growth rings.
So it's rot resistant and more rigid than another post which has looser growth rings.
Right, and then we increase the length on top of that by pressure treating it with a treating process.
Tom, you have a lot of black chain link in stock.
We use the heavy mill vinyl coating because it's more durable, it lasts longer. Also, it is the only coating that MnDOT will accept for their colored chain link for highway projects.
This is incredible inventory.
We buy our boards in carloads. They come in on a train. Our pipe and our wire and our other products come in by semi. So we're able to offer the best price, and we're able to offer top quality products.
So Tom, we have a large fleet of trucks. You have a large fleet of trucks. So these trucks are operated by our employees.
We don't subcontract out. We use all our own employees, and we have all our own trucks and our own crew.
Right.
So we're able to control things from the start to the very finish. So the customer knows that what they're getting when they buy from Midwest. If you have a subcontractor, they can bring anything out they want. Midwest has been in business for a long time, and we've got a lot of the same employees that have been here for 35, 40 years. We've probably got the most experienced fence people probably in the upper 5-state area. We've got everything we need to give the customer the absolute best fence that they could possibly get.
Yes, performance-based solutions, lots of selection, all available at Midwest Fence. For more information, go to midwestfence.com. Thanks for watching.